Hello, everybody. Welcome back to week 8, day 1, part 2. We just learned to read the word week, and you probably already know how to read the word day because this little strip of paper has been at the top of all of your work packets. You remember when we were doing our vocabulary cards for addition at the very beginning, we saw this one equals sign or equals symbol. Use the equals symbol. And here's what it looks like. It's two lines, one on top of the other, just like that. And this is where we're practicing saying equals when we use this symbol or sign. So on this example, we had 3 ducks plus 2 ducks, and that equals 5. So this is the word we'll say when we do our math sentences and we see that equals sign or equals symbol. So here we have some addition stories that use equals, and it means that whatever you have on this side of the symbol is exactly the same as what you have on this side of this symbol. So it's equal to, exactly the same. All right, so we're going to tell a story. There are 5 cups of punch. All right, so I'm still using my pennies today. I'm going to have 5 cups of punch. There are my punch cups. And 2 more are put on the table. And I'm using my dimes to show my other group. So I need to put how many cups are in the first group on this space. And I'm going to do that right now. There were 5. I know how to write the number 5. It's a little tricky sometimes, but you have all practiced it a lot, so you know how to write the number 5. And I need to write how many are in this other group, which is 2. And 2 is around, down, back. So I have 5 plus 2 equals, when I draw this symbol, I'm going to say equals. And now I'm going to do my circles to show my work. I'm going to show that I had 5 cups of punch by picking up each penny from the first group and drawing a little circle underneath it. You could trace it if you want to, but you don't need to. And now I'm going to show that I had 2 cups of punch in my other group. I'm going to draw those circles. And I've shown my work. And now I need to know if I join these groups together and add them, how many will there be altogether? 5 plus 2 equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 plus 2 equals 7. Okay, so that's our first example and our first math story using equals. Mathematicians like to use symbols so they don't have to write the word every time in their math sentences. All right. Well, here's the example. These are so easy for you, I know, but I'm going to do it anyway for you. 1, 2, 3, 4 are in the first group. Trace number 4. Plus 2 in the second group. And do say plus when you see the plus sign, plus symbol. We learned it, but do say it because this is a math sentence. 4 plus 2 equals, and as I write it, I'm saying equals. How many altogether? We join these groups by putting a line around both of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equals 6 all together or in all. So we traced all of our examples. And now when we do the real problems, when we do the numbers for the first group here, second group here, and then we're going to say equals. We're going to read that sentence just like we were mathematicians. Okay, so let's do number 2 together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the first group. Down, around, and a hat on top. 1, 2, 3 in the second group. Okay, I'm going to join these together before I finish my math sentence. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 in all. Okay, 8 in all. Now I'm going to read my math sentence, and when I get to the equal sign, I'm going to trace it and say the name of that sign or symbol. 5 plus 3 equals 8. And that is a complete math sentence. Or another word for that is equation. Equals equation. All right, this one I'm sure you could do on your own, but it's the last example, so I'm going to do it with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 plus 1. I'm going to put those two groups together, join them, so they are now all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to write 7 as my sum. Sum is the answer to an addition equation. 6 plus 1 equals 7. And be sure to say those things out loud, because when we're discussing these things in class, I would be asking you to say these out loud with me, reading along with me on these math sentences, so that you can read even more complicated sentences later on. And always using your math words. So here is a group of frogs. Here's another group of frogs. You're going to write the numbers, equals, same here and here, monkeys and monkeys. I know you can finish that page on your own. It does say on my own, and I know you can do it. If you have any problems at all, you can ask me a question in Zoom. All right, here's our problem solving. This table kind of looks like the cupcake table we did last time. But today, there are graduation hats. And we're supposed to count the hats on the table and write the number on this line. So let's count. 1, 2. Might be easy for you to see that just with your eyes, not counting. And now we are going to draw a group of hats. We can draw as many as we want, but it has to be less than 9. So a smaller number than 9. Okay, it has to be smaller. So I am going to draw, I think I'm going to just draw 4 hats. I'm going to draw some squares like that. It looks like they have a button and a tassel, so I'll go ahead and draw that. And then a little part to keep on your head. And that's as much drawing as we need to do. Math isn't a drawing class. So I'm going to do 4 hats. And I'm going to do their little tassels and a little part that stays on your head. And I've got 2, and I'm going to do 2 more. You can do as many as you want as long as you don't do more than 9. You have to do 8 or less. All right, and I'm going to do 1 more, but you can just do as many as you want. There's the tassel. Oops, I forgot to put weight to stay on your head. Okay, so here are my hats, and now I need to write on this line how many hats I drew by myself. 1, 2, 3, 4. I decided on 4. Down, back, down some more. Now I need to join these groups together, and I need to find out how many graduates have hats here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 plus 4 equals 6. Now your number might be different if you choose to draw a different number of hats. Of course, your equation will sound different depending on how many hats you draw. And that's the number that goes here. So that's it for part 2, our math today. Do some equations or some math stories on your own, just using your symbols, and then maybe try to write a math sentence on your own using the plus sign or symbol and the equal sign and symbol in the right places. All right, well, that's it for now, and I'll see you next time.